The Secret of the Flying Girl. In a small town of Willbrook, there was a girl named Lila who had a secret. She could fly, but nobody knew, not even her best friends. Lila discovered her power when she was 5 years old. One day, she had been chasing a butterfly in her backyard when suddenly her feet lifted off the ground. At first, she was scared, but soon she realized she could control it. She could soar like a bird, float like a feather, and zoom across the sky like a wind. But she also knew that if people found out, they might treat her differently, so she decided to keep it a secret. Every night, when everyone in town was asleep, Leela would sneak outside and fly high above the rooftops, dancing with the stars. She would glide over the river, spin through the trees, and even race the clouds. It was her special magical time. One evening, as Leela was flying over the town square, she saw something unusual. Her neighbor, Mr. Jenkins, had left his shop door open, and a strong wind was blowing his papers everywhere. She knew she had to help, but she couldn't let anyone see her. Carefully, she swooped down, grabbed the flying papers, and tucked them nearly inside the shop. Just as she was about to fly away, she heard a footstep. "Who is there?" Mr. Jenkins called, stepping outside. Leela quickly hid behind the roof of Mr. Jenkins looked around, scratching his head. "Strange, it's like an invisible helper was here," he mumbled before going back inside. Leela smiled. Maybe she could use her flying to help people in secret. From that night on, whenever someone needed help, Leela would fly in like a silent hero. If a cat was stuck in a tree, she would lift it down. If someone lost their hat in the wind, she would catch it before it flew away. People started calling it the mystery wind because no one could see how these little miracles happened. One day, Lila's best friend Sam almost fell into the river while reaching for his toy boat. Without thinking, Lila flew forward and caught him just in time. Sam's eyes widened. "Lila, you are flying?" Lila gasped. Her secret was out. Instead of being scared, Sam grinned. "That is so cool! How long have you been able to do this?" Lila laughed and relieved. "Since I was little. But you have to keep it a secret." Sam nodded. "I promise. But maybe you don't have to hide forever." "You're not just a mystery. You're amazing." Lila thought about it. Maybe one day she would share her secret with the world. But for now, she loved being the mystery flying girl all Willbrook. And so every night she continued soaring through the skies, helping people in secret, with only the moon and Sam knowing the truth. The end.